All right, hi everyone, and welcome to the broadcast. Kind of a crazy one. We'll explain that in a minute. Crazy meaning the C team, Dover Eyota, came in to town. They were just a little late, 30 minutes late. And so we locked that one down. Dover Eyota with a nice win on the C team the game before this one. And it takes time to lock and archive a game and bring up the next game. And before we knew it, they were starting without any delay from the first to the second because they were able to get the teams warmed up in another court. Layup good. So, bottom line is we are on air for the JV game as they steal it away again. Dover Eyota up 3-0. Glad you joined us. Layup just missed the mark underneath. They fight for the rebound, and a jump ball is the call. So, we are happy to be here. Alexis Bronger on camera. Scott Dahl with the call. Again, a nice Dover Eyota C team win. And now this one, the junior varsity matchup. Coach Nate Nelson for the Redhawks, Tom Supernat for the JV team for the Eagles. And we have our first time out, which will be good because we can check some things as well. We'll take a quick audio break and be back. All right, again, this is now the second of three on this triple header, as they do here in Minnehaha Academy, Minneapolis, Minnesota, the city, the court, Bergstrom Court, Dover Eyota from Dover, coming on over. Josh Thoreau, the athletic director, Scott Glenn, assistant. There goes a wraparound pass knocked out of bounds. That'll go back to, Dover Eyota. No, the Redhawks. Liesel Erickson will inbound the pass. Works it up to Raylan Ross. So a couple youngsters getting some good time here. And Raylan Ross with a nice shot there. They'll get some varsity time as well. Ross and Erickson. Turnover, Redhawks. So Raylan Ross, get these players in here for you. Addie Spencer also had a good C-team game. Liesel Erickson to Spencer, Ross, and then Schemmelfennig down low, and Bichanga. Good 5 for the Redhawks. Erickson gets a pass on the right wing side, right in front of Coach Tom Supernat. Ross tried a zip pass over there. It was knocked down by Wilcox. She does get the pass off to Spencer. No good. Rebound defensively. That would be 40 Jocelyn Skukrud. Skukrud spins. Left foot puts it up. Back iron. Miss. Spencer fights Skukrud for the rebound, and a jump ball is called. So we know Skukrud's in there. 2-5. That would be Wilcox and Hallbakken. Who else? 42. Nope. 12. Volrath. And 22. Hale, Marin Hale. Sometimes the ponytails or the hair is hard to see the numbers. Nice block shot by the Redhawks. Ross with it, right? Dribble to Spencer now. Schimmelfennig in the right wing. Up top now, Raylan Ross. Uses that left forearm just to create some spaces. She uses a pick and ball gets knocked out of bounds. No, a foul called. So Raylan Ross on the line. Fun to see some of these soccer players out here as well. For sure, Bichanga, Ross, and Erickson, I believe. Ross just missed the first one. Second free throw coming up for Raylan Ross. Rattles that one home. And we're all knotted up at 3. Layup, no good. Schimmelfennig on the rebound. That's Mercy to Ross, ripping and running. Ross, hesitation dribble inside the paint. Puts up an underhand, I should say, layup, and draws another foul. The go-ahead point right here. Back iron and the miss. Ross, 1 of 3. In is Jasmine Davis. Out is Hannah Halbakken for Dover Eyota. The go-ahead right here now. There we go. 4 points, Raylan Ross. So all 4 Red Hawk points, Ross. Ball stolen away. Schimmelfennig from the other 2, Wilcox. Then it gets stolen back by the Red Hawks. That is Ross. Calls out a play. Schimmelfennig up top as well. Spencer going back and forth. Liesel Erickson works it to Morse on the left baseline. Morse was pestered, but she was able to get control of the ball. Gets it back from Schimmelfennig. Now Schimmelfennig works it to Ross on the near side. Liesel Erickson down on the right wing, right baseline. Spencer has 2 seconds to shoot it. She shoots it, but it's blocked at the shot clock buzzer. Good job, Jocelyn Skukrud, on the block shot. Layla Bichanga checks back in the game, and Alma Morse checks out. 4-3. Red Hawks. The Eagles from Dover Eyota. Dover Eyota, I should say. Must be thinking of Star Wars. Dover Eyota. Official colors of Dover Eyota is maroon and gold. Of course, in the away whites. And the Red Hawks in the darks. Red and white, their official colors. Long inbound pass. High over the head of Jocelyn Skukrud, attempted by Jasmine Davis. Good turnover if you're a Red Hawk fan. Erickson gets it to Ross. Some full court pressure here as well by Dover Eyota. Schimmelfennig, 2-hand underhand shovel pass to Ross. Bounce pass to Bichanga. Strong move underneath. Bichanga delivers. She had a good C-team game as well. Both ends of the court. Stopping and popping there from the free throw line. Miss the mark, Wilcox. They fight for possession. Jump ball, the call, Bichanga. I just mentioned that. Both sides of the court's defense, offense. Some good hustle, and she forces a jump ball against Jocelyn Skukrud. The Red Hawks have it. And a 6-3 lead as well. 6 unanswered points by the Red Hawks. Erickson gets the pass from Schimmelfennig. Shoots it from the right baseline. Shy on the shot. Knocked out of bounds by the Red Hawks. Dover Eyota will inbound the pass. Skukrud on the receiving end from Davis. Davis gets it back. Also in the game, Faith Kurtz wears 21. 22 Hale in the game, as is Wilcox. Your 5 for Dover Eyota, and the pass goes over. Wilcox just couldn't get that pass. It goes out of bounds errantly, and so the Red Hawks will inbound it in their backcourt. 3 Red Hawks and 1 Eagle in the backcourt for the Red Hawks. Ross to Erickson. Erickson bounce pass between 2 defenders to Schimmelfennig. Kicks it out to Spencer for 3, no good. Defensive boards, Wilcox. She keeps it over the timeline. Wilcox works it to Skukrud. Ball rolls out of bounds, kicked by Dover Eyota. So Spencer will throw it in. Addie Spencer. Ross has 4 and Bichanga 2. Your 6 for the Red Hawks. Erickson works it to Ross 3, just off right of center on the shot position. Missed it. Defensive boards, Davis. Ripping and running and putting up a layup. Misses it, but draws a foul. So it'll be Davis on the free throw line. Jasmine, we'll see what she can do. Wilcox is 0-1, the only other player who's been to the charity stripe. That's the second foul on Red Hawks' Addie Spencer. That one rattles out. No good. by Wilcox, or who's on the line? Wilcox was there before. Again, tough to see the number. As soon as she turns, we'll get that for you. She does make the second one. That is number 11. So Jasmine Davis with her first point. 0 of 1 from the line. Dover Eyota brings it to within 2. Ross from Bichanga dribbles inside the perimeter, now out. Passes to Erickson, now Morse in the game. Crossover dribble. Bounce pass to Lisa Erickson. Erickson backs up. Then she charges over the perimeter line, works it to Morse. Morse gets the pass intercepted. Stepping in front of that was Wilcox in transition. Wilcox to Davis, who missed it, and then I believe that was Wilcox who got the shot. 6-6, timeout, Red Hawks. So Dover Eyota started things out with a 3-point run to go up 3-0. Red Hawks went 6 unanswered to go up 6-3. Well, the last 3 to tie it have all been Dover Eyota. So a little back and forth here so far. Rachel Verdorn, ticket taker, and Emily Kennett. Administer, wears a lot of hats, does a lot of things. Administration. Josh Thoreau, athletic director. Scott Glenn, assistant athletic director. Mike DiNardo at the table. Mary Kate Fretheim, center table, running the scoreboard. Mike Johnson running the books. And out of the break we come. Coach Nate Nelson is first year as a junior varsity coach, and it's Tom Supernot, coach for the junior varsity Eagles. 6-6, 8:39 remaining. This game to be followed by the varsity game at 7. 6:08 right now. Erickson to Ross. Back to Erickson. Ball knocked away, but Erickson got right on it. Back to Ross for 3. That's going to be off left iron. Defensive boards, Davis. Davis takes it. And Erickson got her hand on it and forces the ball out of bounds. Gets a little high five from Schimmel Fennick. Says, good defense, buddy. Eagles will inbound it, all knotted up at 6. Lob pass. In traffic as well. They swing it around right now. A shot by Hale. And an over-the-back foul called on white 21, Kurtz. That's Faith Kurtz. Her first. Ross to Erickson. Spencer in the backcourt as well. Gets the ball from Erickson. Works it right wing, right in front of the bench for Dover Eyota is Ross. Works it to the right baseline corner to Bichanga, but intercepting that one was Skukrud, causing the turnover. And now it is Hale. Hale with a straightaway 3, a long one. Backboard iron, no good. Loose ball, scooped up by Spencer. M.A. She comes running, 2-on-1. Spencer takes it herself, right side layup, no good. Defensive boards for Wilcox. And Dover Eyota now goes all the way. High off the glass, no good. Put back, no good as well. Initial shot was Hale. They still fight for it. Dover Eyota bounces it off of the Red Hawks' foot. Good heads-up play by Faith Kurtz. She was being compressed underneath. Just fired it off a Red Hawks' foot. Inbound pass, Eagles. Long pass. Here comes 3. Back iron miss by Halbakken. And they fight for the rebound. Bichanga in the mix. Fighting for possession over Skukrud. It will be Dover Eyota's ball. Inbound pass coming up from Halbakken. Long pass once again. Wilcox dribbles it over the free throw line. Mid-ranger off left. backboard and rim. Bichanga on the defensive boards to Ross. Then Spencer lost control of it. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Redhawks. Still 6-6, 7-10 remaining. Wilcox. That's Laura Wilcox, sophomore, with 5 points to her credit tonight. Ball gets passed out of bounds. Turnover, so that'll be the Redhawks ball. Addie Spencer to Liesl Erickson. Back to Spencer. Oh my, that was one of those passes that was so close. Almost surprised Spencer. A little zip on the pass from Erickson, and it looks like it was actually, I was going to say tipped by Dover Eyota. I didn't see it, but now they make it right. And Hallbakken will inbound it for the Eagles to Wilcox. Schimmelfennig on her. Wilcox goes all the way high off the glass. Front iron, no good. Rebound, foul called. On the boards was Faith Kurtz for Dover Eyota, but a foul called on the Redhawks. Looks like they're 5th, maybe they're 4th, and the 3rd on Spencer. Both teams with 4. Wilcox turns in the paint, throws up a shot, no good. Bichanga on the offensive boards. Turning, making sure that Skukru's not going to reach in there and cause a jump ball. Erickson quickly brings it over the center line. Bounce pass to Ross on the near side. Wraparound pass. Bichanga, one step, throws it up. Off left board, and then on the putback goes high and then drops in for Addie Spencer. 8-6. In transition, still fighting for possession. Ball on the far side. Ross going against Maggie O'Neill. Check that number 5, not 1-5. That's Hannah Hallbakken. Doing a good job for Dover Eyota. She'll throw it in to Wilcox, and now on the near edge to Davis. Timeout, Dover Eyota. And the Redhawks lead it by 2 with exactly 6 minutes remaining. 8-6, Redhawks. All right, out of the break. It'll be Dover Eyota ball. Wilcox gets the inbound from Hallbakken. On the near side is Davis. Underneath is Skukrud. And Faith Kirks, your 5 for the Eagles. And that is Kurtz right now with it. Spencer on her. Spencer, Erickson, Schimmelfennig, Bichanga, and Ross. Long ball out of bounds on the long shot from Wilcox. Right at that shot clock buzzer as well. So it'll be Red Hawk ball, looking to go up 2 possessions with a make here. And 5.5 to play. Ross gets it to Erickson. Spencer also in the backcourt if needed. Ross double team. That means Spencer's open. Spencer to Bichanga. Tap from behind, but Bichanga tracks it down. Stops and loads up a shot. No good. Good boards there by Faith Kurtz. But some tenacious defense by the Redhawks, not making it easy. Last touch by the Redhawks out of bounds, so that will be Dover Eyota ball. Hallbakken on the inbound to Wilcox. Back to Hallbakken over the timeline. Wilcox now with it. She works it to Davis. Ball tipped by Schimmelfennig. But it is Hallbachen keeping it alive. Wilcox now at the free throw line. Inside pass is good. Wilcox finds Faith Kurtz, and she's on the board for the first time. Tied up at 8. Got a good one here in Minneapolis. Ross with some big steps. Left side layup is good for Raylan Ross. She has 6, leading the Redhawks, and all scorers for that matter. 10-8 Redhawks. 4.5 to play first half. Wilcox to Skookrud. Puts up a hook shot. Oh, what a shot by Skookrud. Got to put her left shoulder towards the defense, and little hook shot with the right side, and gets it to go for her first points, and a tie game at 10. Good tipped. Eyota gets a nice tip on the pass attempt from the Redhawks. Get the turnover. Davis now with it underneath, high off the glass, spinning on the shot attempt from Faith Kurtz. Kurtz, check that. Redhawks all over on defense. Hands high up in the air, forcing Eyota to work that ball. 10 seconds on the shot clock. 3 ball, front iron, backboard, no good. And underneath, a travel call. It was Wilcox putting up the 3. Redhawks ball to go ahead. 10-10. Schimmelfennig checks out. Spencer in the game. Morse checks in the game. Alma Morse. Now it's Erickson to Raylan Ross. Needs to get over the timeline before the time expires. And Ross is bumped on the far edge. But the official says incidental contact. I'm reading anyway, because gives the ball right back to Eyota. Officials did not see a foul on that one. Hallbachen gets it from Wilcox, and a whistle away from the ball. Inbound coming up for the Redhawks. That is Addie Spencer, who has 2 to her credit tonight. Had a good first game as well. Ross getting open, gets the ball quickly. Smoothly moves in off the dribble pass to Bichanga underneath. Bichanga had 2 defenders draped all over her. Still got a shot up, and the Redhawks get some offensive boards. Raylan Ross helping out. Spencer works it to Ross. 3, right side. Got it! Raylan Ross for 9. Eyota with a shot and a miss, and then a putback good for Faith Kurtz, her 4th. 1 point Redhawk lead. Eyota steals the ball away. Coming in is Hallbachen on the layup, and 1 is Liesl Erickson coming in there on defense for the Redhawks. She's going to get called for the foul, and Hannah Hallbachen will get the and 1 for the junior. That is her first basket in the contest. And a back iron on the miss. Rebound. Spencer to Erickson. Erickson at the center logo. Eyota, good swarming defense. Spread out as well. Bichanga loads a 3. Haven't seen that in the first or second game. Good defense and offense around the basket. That is fun to see, that long ball from Leila Bichanga. And a double dribble called on the other side. Raylan Ross, as they stole the ball right back, Redhawks. And Eyota will get it back. With that shot, the 3 ball from Leila Bichanga, we're looking at a 2-point Redhawk lead with under 2 to play first half. Hale back in the game, number 22. Has it on point, takes a dribble inside the perimeter, works it. 3-second violation in the lane, says the official. She worked it to Davis on the left of the paint, but in the paint, somebody's parked too long. Time expired. Redhawks with 1:48 remaining and a 2-point lead. Ross and Erickson. Erickson brings it up. Skip pass to Bichanga. Ball was tipped, but taken in by Spencer for three. Hits the rim. No good. Defensive boards. Davis for Eyota. She'll take it all the way. Puts a layup up underneath. No good, and gets a little help from Faith Kurtz. Kurtz has done that before on the putback, just right underneath and helping out her teammates. It was a good drive by Davis, just a little too much steam, and she got too far under the basket when she released it and hit the underside of the rim. But it all works out in the end if you've got rebounds from Faith Kurtz putting it in. Erickson, mid-range two. She got it. Her first two as well for the 8th grader. 18-16. Redhawks, 1 minute to play. Turning, firing, no good. Faith Kurtz. Long ball two, off right iron by Jasmine Davis on the offensive. Eyota doing a good job on offense, getting off that second and third shot after they miss the first. They'll have the ball from their front court. Davis hesitated, now puts it up high off the glass and good. From the free throw line, extended left corners where she launched that one to tie things up at 18. 35 seconds remaining. Will that be the halftime score? We shall see. Redhawks say, I hope not. They're going to get a last second shot off. And I think too much time. So they give it right back to Eyota, who will have 28.5 seconds remaining in the half to go ahead. Schimmelfennig back in the game. Spencer, Ross, Erickson, Bichanga. Year 5 for the Redhawks. Hale with it now. Throws a pass, but Ross stepped right in front of her. Hale says, enough of this. Puts up a runner, no good. Misses it. Raylan Ross on the boards. 13.5 seconds to Bichanga. That was Spencer underneath. Bichanga's on the near side. Crossover dribble. Ross at the free throw line. Works it over far side. 1 second remaining. And on the three ball, it's just shy by Spencer. And we are going to be knotted up at 18 at the half. 5 points for Wilcox. 6. 'Tis the season. Well, let me check the watch. We're 6:26. Yeah, they're, like I said, the junior varsity teams were warming up while the C team was going late so they could step right on the court and start immediately after the C team, which is why you didn't see the very first minute or two of audio video. We caught up then because it takes us a little bit to archive a game and pull up the next one. So then they trimmed some time at the halftime here and see how close to 7 o'clock that varsity tip-off is. But again, hats off to the crew. Thinking outside the box. Bichanga, Schimmelfennig, Erickson, Ross, Spencer, year 5 for the Redhawks. Wilcox, Halbakken, Hale, Valrath, and Skukrud, year 5 for Eyota. Schimmelfennig got the ball tipped on the pass. It's scooped up by Ross, helping out to Liesel Erickson. 3 ball hit the rim and then rolls out of bounds. That'll go back to Eyota. 18-18. Wilcox works it over to Halbakken. Back and forth they go. Ross leaps up. Almost got an interception on that one. Wilcox throws up a runner off the glass and good. That is not an easy shot for Wilcox, who scores her 7th. The first second half points go to Dover Eyota. And again, Wilcox with 7. Ross has it for the Redhawks. Erickson up top as well. Bichanga on the free throw line. Instead, Spencer from the right baseline, just shy, hits the iron, no good. Defensive boards, Valrath. Valrath works it to Hale. Ross tried to reach in to steal it away. Shot fired underneath there by Halbach and missed the mark. Schimmelfennig on the defensive boards. And it is Halbakken. Disruptive defense and knocks the ball out of bounds. Looks like Dover Eyota actually gets it back, so that's a great defensive play for Hannah. And she'll inbound the pass. 3 ball on the way. Off right iron. Rebound, Spencer. She goes coast to coast underneath. Nice hesitation from Spencer to make sure she gets a nice shot off, and she does. Spencer with 4. We tie things up at 20. Now Wilcox puts it up. Might have been tipped by Morse. It was off pretty far left. And a jump ball called as Wilcox and Spencer tangle in front of the Dover Eyota bench. It'll be Dover Eyota on the inbound pass. They get possession. Next one goes to the Redhawks. Inbound pass off the glass and good to Wilcox. She has 9 now after that shot, and a 2-point lead, Dover Eyota. Ross brings it in, splits the difference, high off the glass, good for Raylan Ross. Didn't matter that 2 or 3 defenders were in front of her. She just dribbled between them, really weaved her way between them. High pass over the head of Jocelyn Skukrud. So turnover to the Redhawks. Layla Bichanga will check back in. Mercy Schimmelfennig checks out for the Redhawks. Morse will throw it in. 1 player, Halbakken, back on defense for Dover Eyota. We have the trio of Redhawks bringing it over, doing a nice job. Spencer gets the ball, couple dribbles, puts it on the floor one final time in the paint. And draws a foul as she throws it up off the glass iron. No good, but she will have 2. And that's the second foul called on Skukrud. So Addie Spencer on the line. She's not been there yet tonight. The only player who has is Raylan Ross, 2 of 4. And now Spencer, 0 of 1. Second free throw. Also no good. Rebound 22. Maren Hale. And we're tied at 22. Wilcox works it over to the near side. Good defense. Spencer and Ross. Wilcox spins left foot. Foot on the free throw line. Works it to Skukrud up underneath. And it's blocked by Bichanga. Nice defense by Layla Bichanga underneath. Just going tall. Preventing that shot from going in. A nice clean block. And here we go. Inbound. Halbakken. Long inbound pass. She finds Valrath. Then underneath to Skukrud. She puts up a shot. No good. Morris on the defensive board. Try to wrap around pass, but it's intercepted by Hale to keep it alive. But then loose ball is scooped up by Erickson for the Redhawks, so they do get it back. Ross tries to pass to Bichanga, and Dover Eyota says we can swat down passes too. Might have been Skukrud in there. There's a bunch of Eagles in there on that one. Last touch by the Eagles. Tied up 22 still. 12:43 remaining in this one. Erickson with the inbound pass. She skips it to Schimmelfennig. She's number 2. And the other number 2, Laura Wilcox, swats it out of bounds. So Redhawks will get to do it again. Halbakken checks out. And Petrowicz checks in. And they steal it away. Hale with it. Long, high off the glass shot. And the putback is good, though, underneath for Jocelyn Skukrud. Petrowicz in the game. Phoebe Petrowicz. They have the lead as well. Nice shot there. A long ball, too. I believe that was by number 2, Schimmelfennig. It was her or Ross to tie things up at 24. Foul called on Spencer underneath as it was Wilcox making a move in the paint. 11:55 remaining. 24-24. Missed that one. Front iron, backboard, rim. Did everything but go in for Wilcox. Now 1 of 3. And that one rattles out as well. Fighting for possession. Jump ball. Bichanga underneath, but Dover Eyota doing a good job. They'll have possession next time. Thelma Mindy checking in for Addie Spencer. Erickson will inbound it. Schimmelfennig back there. This is Ross checking in, number 10. That would be Peyton Zamzow. And checking out is Marin Hale for Dover Eyota. Pass over Phoebe. Petrowicz, check that. Went through the pronunciations with the coach ahead of time, and Petrowicz gets that one. Phoebe for 2. Two-point lead. Dover Eyota could be tied up here. The Redhawks nail it too, but stepping in front of that Raylan Ross pass is Wilcox. Intercepts it and drives it home with a layup from the right side. Timeout on the court. So Wilcox with that shot has 11 and has her team up by 4. Two teams represented here tonight, the Redhawks in Section 4 2A and the Eagles in Section 1 2A from Three Rivers West, and the Redhawks from the Independent Metro Athletic Conference. It'll be fun to see the matchup after this one as well, as the Redhawks come in 8th in the state of Minnesota with a 13-7 record. That's the same record as Dover Eyota. All right, Redhawks down by 4. Looking to see if that was the most they've trailed it. They trailed it 3-0 in the beginning, long 2 by Bichanga. They fight for possession. Mindy in there, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll remain Redhawk ball. Good hustle by Thelma Mindy underneath. Yeah, I have that as the largest lead of the game, 4. By Dover Eyota. Long pass in there, just off the reach. Bichanga got a hand on it, but It's picked up by Eyota, and Wilcox turns and fires off the glass and good to go up by 6. That's now the largest lead of the game. Wilcox has 13. Erickson gets tied up by Wilcox, and a jump ball's called. The Redhawks will get possession. Addie Spencer checks in, and Thelma Mindy checks out of the game. Ball gets knocked out on the far sidelines. 10:40 remaining in the game as Peyton Zamzow. She'll inbound the pass to Wilcox. And Schimmelfennig on her. Wilcox works it over to Petrowicz. Turning underneath and putting up the shot is Volrath. And it's blocked and taken up by Spencer for the Redhawks. To Erickson. Erickson, hesitation. Now she backs up. Crossover dribble to her right side, right baseline. Throws it into Bichanga. That's knocked away. And it is Phoebe working it up court. And then the Redhawks, Schimmelfennig, take it right back. Spinning. Spencer. Bounce pass Erickson. They swing it around Schimmelfennig. She puts up a floater. Off right. No good. But she gets her own miss. Finds Ross. 3. High off the glass. No good. Spencer underneath. Gets the offensive board and draws a foul as well. Foul will be called on Grace Volrath. And Erickson will inbound it with under 10 to play here. Goes to Raylan Ross. Skip past to Schimmelfennig. Underneath is Bichanga waiting for a board or a pass. Ross gets it up top. Goes left wing. Schimmelfennig back up top to Ross. Cross pass to the far side. Good! 3-pointer from the right baseline. Liesl Erickson. I have that as Erickson's 5th. Brings her team to within 3 with that shot. Timeout on the court. And 9:26 remaining. Again, coaches represented here in the junior varsity. It's Nate Nelson, first year. Tom Supernaut for the Eagles. Nate Nelson for the Redhawks. And of course, Kendall Givens, second-year head coach for the varsity Redhawks. And 22nd year, Brian Harris for Dover Eyota. All right, here come the Redhawks. They could go up or actually tie things up with the 3 ball here. Ross to Bichanga. Couple bounces, spins off that left foot, goes to Spencer up top around the perimeter. Now Spencer tried to split 2 defenders, loses the ball, but Schimmelfennig gets it back and the ball's tipped. Schimmelfennig tried the 2-handed scoop pass over there. Couple Dover Eyota players. Some disruptive defense, and that'll force the Redhawks to inbound it again. To Erickson this time. Hesitation, then she goes to the right wing. Pivots. Going against Wilcox. 3 seconds on the shot clock. She puts up a 3, no good. Rebound defensively is Skukrud. And now it's Zamzow taking it. Shot underneath, no good. Wilcox gets the ball. Try to pass, was deflected. Ross for the Redhawks gets it to Spencer. Mid-ranger, high off the glass left, no good. Defensive boards, Volrath. And an errant pass on the near side. So that'll give it right back to the Redhawks, who are still down by 3. Looking to tie things up here. Mercy Schimmelfennig trots over for the inbound pass, finds Erickson. And waiting for Erickson. It's Phoebe. Bichanga, strong move left side. Oh, that did everything but go in. How did that not go in? But Layla Bichanga with a strong move to the basket gets 2 free throws. Off the glass iron, no good by Layla Bichanga. That one also no good. They get the ball back. 3 ball off left iron by Spencer. Looking at the sheet, I think Bichanga has 5, it looks like, unofficially. Wilcox works it over for the open 3. Oh, that's a nice looking shot from the right wing side by Peyton Zamzow. That's her first basket as well to go up by 3. By 6 now, 27-33. Schimmelfennig over the timeline. To Ross, dribbles through the paint, off the dribble pass to Erickson. Stops and pops, draws a foul. So Liesel will go to the line. Foul called. Looks like that'll be Zamzow's first and Dover Eyota's 4th. Shooting 2, Liesel Erickson, first time to the line tonight. And she drains that one. 5-point lead, Dover Eyota. Could be 4 with a make from Erickson. Back iron on the miss. Tipped. And it'll be a white ball, says the official. Petrowicz on the inbound pass to Wilcox. Back to Petrowicz. Works it to Zamzo. Back to Petrowicz. Now Wilcox. Wilcox dribbles in the paint straight away. Puts up a floater and gets it to go. And 1 for Laura Wilcox. Leading scorer in this game with 15. Foul called on Layla Bichanga, her first, the team's second. Free throw, no good, but they get the rebound. Good board there by Volrath. They work it back around. 3 ball by Zamzo, no good. Petrowicz off left on her 3 ball attempt. Raylan Ross on the rebound, gets it poked out of bounds from behind. Coming in is Morse. Alma Morse comes in and Mercy Schimmelfennig checks out for the Redhawks. 6:42 remaining, a 7-point lead for Dover Eyota. Erickson to Morse. Morse worked it over to Bichanga, but stepping in front of that one was Wilcox. She takes it all the way for 2. Steal and the bucket. 17 for Wilcox. 9-point lead, the largest. Dover Eyota in command right now. Ross dribbles to the free throw line, right extended, throws it up, no good. Boards Skukrud to Wilcox. Why not? Wilcox turns, fires, back iron to the miss, no good. Bichanga on the board, or is that Spencer? That is Layla Bichanga, and reaching in to force that jump ball is Dover Eyota. It'll be Redhawks ball though on possession as we are at 6 minutes remaining in this one. Morse gets the ball. High pass, saved from going out of bounds by Spencer. And Phoebe intercepts it for Dover Eyota. Phoebe gets the ball. Petrowicz gives it up to Wilcox at the elbow and then settles across the free throw line. Bounce pass, wraparound, and then knocked out of bounds by Spencer. Schimmelfennig checks in. Morse checks out. It will be Zamzo. on the inbound pass. Petrowicz on the receiving end gets knocked out of bounds, so they'll do it again. Zamzo on the throw in front of her own bench. Up by 9. Long pass, far side. Skukrud tracks it down, and then it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Redhawks, Ross. So 5:28 remaining in this one. It was 18-18 at half. Lob pass into Volrath. Back around to Wilcox. Throws it up with 3 seconds remaining. No good. Bichanga on the boards, but it was last touched behind her by Volrath. Good break for the Redhawks. They're going to have to score some unanswered points here. Get back in with 9 to tie things up here. Ross works it over Spencer. 3. She got it! Ross to Spencer, and Spencer delivers. I have 7 for her, and now it's a 6-point lead for Dover Eyota. Jump ball, Liesl Erickson reaches in on Phoebe Petrowicz. So jump ball still gives Dover Eyota possession. Zamzo with a long lob pass that's going to go out of bounds. Intended for Jocelyn Skukrud, but this is a good break here for the Redhawks. They need plays where not much clock has run off and points are headed their way. So they're down by 6. 3 ball makes it 1 possession. Schimmelfennig hits Liesl Erickson the cutter. Good defense there by Volrath, not letting Erickson go anywhere, and a timeout on the bench for the Redhawks. 4:42 remaining and a 6-point lead for the Eagles of Dover Eyota. Take an audio break and be back. All right, Redhawks out of the break. We'll get the ball. Again, 1-3 ball away from a 1-possession game. Redhawks need to score. They don't have to get 3. Spencer works at right wing. Plenty of time on the shot clock. Now Erickson launches a 3. No good. Petrowicz gets the rebound. Phoebe works it over to Wilcox in transition. Layup no good over Spencer. Spencer, good defensive position there. Loose ball scooped up by Liesl Erickson. Spencer calling for it. I don't think Erickson saw her. She had 2 Dover Eyota players between her and Spencer. And now it's Ross to Schimmelfennig. She loads the 3. That one rattles out. Defensive boards. Petrowicz. And right in front of the bench. Whistle blows. I think that's out of bounds. Nobody's getting called for the foul. So going to give this to Mercy Schimmelfennig and the Redhawks. Ross looks over. Some quick coaching from Coach Nelson. And she starts the offense. Crossover, dribble. Petrowicz is not someone you want to get stuck with. Got some tenacious defense. Tries to work to Spencer, but stepping in front of that one was Skukrud on the interception. Now it's Petrowicz. She gets the ball tipped by Spencer. Out of bounds. It'll remain Dover Eyota ball. Petrowicz on the inbound pass. Wilcox, the receiving end. Zamzo's on the left wing. Petrowicz on the right wing. Setting the pick is Volrath. Ball gets intercepted by Spencer on the interior pass. She dribbles it over the logo, works it over to the right wing, finds Erickson, fakes the three, goes back to Spencer. All by herself was Ross for three. Thought about it. And works it to Schimmelfennig. Back to Ross. 6-point deficit for the Redhawks. Schimmelfennig back to Ross. Ross loads the straightaway three. Back iron to the miss, but the putback up no good by Bichanga. Erickson tries to help out and steal that one away as well, and it's Spencer stepping in on the pass to Petrowicz, knocking it out of bounds. It'll still be Dover Eyota's ball, but love those high energy plays. It's like, yep, we're still here. It's your ball, but you better make a good pass or we're going to get our hands on it. And there's another one by Spencer, swatting that one out of bounds. It's frustrating. Phoebe Petrowicz. But again, it will remain Dover Eyota ball, and it will be Phoebe on the inbound pass. Works it to Skukru. That's Jocelyn. Interior pass to Wilcox. Nice move, Wilcox at the basket, and the end one. Wilcox with some good pivoting underneath, forcing that ball in the basket, drawing the foul. I think that's going to be against Liesl Erickson, her first. Eight-point lead now. Could be 9 with a Laura Wilcox make. And she does. Gets the end one, and I have her at 20. Leading all scorers, and there's a timeout on the court. So 40-31, 9-point game, 2:43 remaining, 2:43. Again, this junior varsity matchup will be followed by the varsity matchup. It will be a little late. It's 5 minutes to 7 now. So by the time they finish this game and start the next one, although if they did what they did with the junior varsity, the varsities are probably practicing / warming up in another court so that they can get started right away. So that means we'll have to lock and load this one quickly and bring up the next game. But again, 2:43 remaining in this one. Can the Redhawks get some quick points unanswered? Chop away at this 9-point deficit.
In their big class.
All right, Redhawks have the ball. Ross to Erickson. Erickson has 2 defenders on her. They're slowly collapsing 12-22. That's Valrath and Hale. And too much time, says the official, so that's a turnover. They'll give it right back to the Eagles with 2.5 to play. Hale all the way, draws a foul. Morris getting ready to check in the game. Get some final instructions by head coach Nate Nelson. And shooting 2 is number 22. Maren Hale. Bounces 3 times and then off to the left. No good. Second free throw coming up. That one rattles out. So a good break for the Redhawks. And they get the defensive boards as well. Ross on the right side. Dribbling it to the basket. Wraparound pass to Morse. Gives it up to Schimmelfennig. Schimmelfennig dribbles to the point. Works it over to left wing. Ross. Crossover dribble. Baseline. Triple team. Just tough to get a clean shot off. Bichanga hit the backboard, no good on the 3-ball attempt from the right side. Hale gets the rebound. Under 2 minutes to play, a 9-point Eagle lead. Liesl Erickson scoops up that. That was a pass intended for Wilcox. Erickson in the paint, weaves her way in and throws it up, draws a foul. And Erickson is 1 of 2 from the line. And she drains that one. Eight-point Dover Eyota lead. Now 7. Couple good free throws for Liesl Erickson. If the Redhawks want any chance to come back, you got to make those, and she did. And they get this rebound as well. Schimmelfennig with a good board defensively. So they're down by 7. That's 3 possessions. They'll need to score quickly. Ross to Erickson, 3. Rattles out. Defensive boards. Skukrud gets credit for that one. Wilcox on the right side, 1:14 and counting. 7-point Dover Eyota lead. Skukrud works it over to Hallabakken. Hannah throws it up to Wilcox on point. They can chew up some clock, which is what they are doing. Under 1 minute to play. Hallabakken gets called for the travel. Bichanga with some good defense, forcing that one. So now it'll be Redhawks with the ball. Schimmelfennig throws it in. Ross getting some coaching. They need to put some shots up quickly. Bounce pass in traffic. Stolen away by Hallabakken in transition. Wilcox nails the 2. And that's her 22nd point as well. 35 seconds remaining. A 9-point lead for Dover Eyota. Foul called. Foul is on number 22. That'd be Hale. Long shot from Liesl Erickson. Straightaway 3. No good, but Bichanga got an offensive board. Keeps it alive. Erickson again off right that time. Dover Eyota ball. Shot clock and the game clock the same. We'll see if they just dribble this one out. Again, this to be followed by the 3rd and final game in a row. All broadcasted as well. The varsity matchup, same 2 schools. Foul called there. Layla Bichanga gets called for the foul for the Redhawks. Both teams now with 6 fouls. 14 seconds remaining. Pass to Hale. And then Skukrud. 7 seconds. Again, they'll dribble this one out. Erickson just not ready to be done. Going to play to the last second. Swats it out of bounds. Wilcox holds the ball. And they hold the victory as well. Final score 42 to 33. They took it off the scoreboard right away. So again, the final score 42-33. We have to be quick here to bring up the varsity game because they will start that very soon. All right, congratulations, Dover Eyota. C team and JV teams come out victorious over Minnehaha. I have 22 points for Wilcox. These are unofficial. 6 for Kurtz, 2 for Hallabakken, 3 for Zamzo.